We will now go over to organizations of the United Nations who will share with us their activities and initiatives that support the Decade of Action for the Attainment of the SDGs and their work on diversity, inclusion, and intersectionality in the tech field. At this juncture, I would like to welcome Ms. Hanna Kristjansdottir, Senior Advisor on Women Leadership UNWOMEN, Chair of the Executive Board of Women Political Leaders, former Icelandic Minister for the Interior, and former Mayor of Reykjavik, to make her presentation.
Thank you so much, and what an honor it is to be with you. Hello from Reykjavik, Iceland, and happy International Women's Day. As was mentioned earlier, my name is Hanna Kristjansdottir. I'm a Senior Advisor on Women's Leadership with UNWOMEN. Before that, I was involved in politics for a fairly long time, both here in Iceland and on an international base. So I can you can rest assured that knowledge around tech and innovation and girls sits really focused in my mind and heart, because I think that actually is our ticket to the future, if you like. I think if we leave girls and women behind when it comes to that, not only will that be bad for women and girls, but for the world and our global success, if you like, as a whole. I would, however, like to tell you about and use my 3 minutes to make sure that you know what UNWOMEN is doing around this big issue these days. As I'm sure many of you know, it's 25 years since we had our convening in Beijing, where the world united on gender equality, and we made the pledge to do better for women and girls around the world. Now, 25 years later, we in so many aspects find that we have not. When it comes to leadership, for example, we haven't reached where we want to be. When it comes to education, we have not. Economic justice and rights, not, and so many other areas. And one of these areas, of course, is technology, and to make sure that girls have the same asset and diversity when it comes to making sure that they can participate in that field. So I'm so happy to be able to share with you that the big event within UNWOMEN these days is the Generation Equality Forum that will take place in Mexico and also in Paris. And in order to make sure that we don't only meet there to discuss the issues of the world, but that we actually act, we have united for 6 action coalitions. They are multi-stakeholder initiative, they are intersectional and intergenerational, and they all focus on how we can unite forces, sit together, and actually act for equality. So, and Act for Equal is the campaign that we launched today, and within these 6 action coalition, they are around gender-based violence, they are around economic justice and rights, they are around sexual and reproductive health and rights, they are around climate justice, they are around feminist movement and leadership, but they are also, dear friends, around tech and innovation. And this is where the actions will make sure that we, as UNWOMEN, as the UN family, and as member states, private sector, and other partners that will take part in the Action Coalition, take actions and move in the tech industry to make sure women and girls have the same access. So this is why we are so pleased that UNWOMEN, and I know that this is a big focus of our executive director, to make sure that girls have all the same access in this complicated world of tech and innovation, to play the same part as boys and men do around the world. So this is what I wanted to highlight with you today. Thank you so much for inviting UNWOMEN to take part in this. And I'm really, again, happy to share with you the news of the day, that we are moving into actions when it comes to making sure gender equality is within this area as everywhere else. And thanks to the organizer for making sure that we stay alert, making sure that we discuss this important issue, and let's rest assured that we will move into greater success around this being what we aim for in the future. So thank you so much, and in the end I would really like for you to join us in the Generation Equality. We have platforms and forum of conversation, and please join that conversation. Thank you so much.